Without a doubt, the most popular category for electric mountain bikes are trail bikes. And we are looking at the best top 10 trail electric mountain bikes for 2024. Riders, welcome back to Sam's Bikes, where you know we only talk e-bikes. And today we are looking at my top 10 trail electric mountain bikes for 2024. Yes, we're doing the list again. We actually redo this list every 6 months because the market is evolving so quickly. We also are going to be giving away some Crankbrothers shoes and pedals, and also wait on to the end of the video because I'm going to pick my favorite e-bike out of the 10. And there's also 2 bonus e-bikes that I think you should really consider. Without a doubt, the trail electric mountain bike category is the most popular and the most competitive market in the electric mountain bikes, with loads of good e-bikes on the market. And for me, it was really hard to narrow it down to 10. But what is a trail electric mountain bike in my book in 2024? Well, first of all, it has to be over 20 kilos, because if it was under 20 kilos, it would be a super light. And if you are interested in those videos, link in the show notes, we've done them for trail and enduro electric mountain bikes. And it also has to have less than 155 mils of rear travel, because if it had more than that, it would be considered an enduro electric mountain bike. And if you're interested in them, we've also done that video, link in the show notes. So why is the trail electric mountain bike the most popular category? Well, for me, I love a good trail bike because they're so versatile, especially the ones with 160 and 150 of travel and adjustable geometry, because they're kind of like mini enduro bikes. You can take them to the bike park, you can take them to the trail center, you can pretty much do everything. So super versatile bikes. And riders, remember, this is my list, my top 10. It took me a very long time to put this list together. These are the bikes I would recommend friends, family, I'd buy myself. Don't get angry at me if your bike isn't in the list. As I said, this is my list. Put down your favorite electric mountain bike for the year. I would love to know what it is. And remember, if you want any more information on any of these bikes, quite simply head to samsbikes.net, the first, the best electric mountain bike finder on the internet. We have all the bikes in a list. You can compare the bikes. You can also do an advanced search on what chainstay length you want, what motor you want, what battery size you want, and loads more. Definitely check it out. And we also have an affiliated link page. And if you buy any bikes through this website, yes, we do earn a small commission that does help out at Sam's Bikes. We will send you out a Sam's Bikes t-shirt to say thanks for supporting the channel. Okay, now onto the bikes. And number 1 has to be the Specialized Levo Gen 3. Rolling on mullet wheels, 160 of travel up front and 150 in the rear. Bros Mag S motor with 90 Newton meters of torque and a 700 watt-hour battery. Coming in from 22 kilos and available in 5 sizes, and coming in from 4,675 euros. But riders, please remember, all the prices I'm mentioning on this video, they are the list prices. And right now we are seeing a lot of bikes being discounted. So definitely shop around and see what the best deals you can get. Of course, the Levo Gen 3 had to make the list. I've had mine for 2 years, put over 4,000 Ks on it. It's such a versatile bike with that 6-way geo change, taking it to bike parks, trail centers, all over Europe, in Australia. Just a really versatile bike. Number 2, the brand new Pivot Shuttle AM. Rolling on 29 wheels, 160 of travel up front and 148 in the rear. Bosch Gen 4 motor with 85 Newton meters of torque and a 750 watt-hour battery. Weight coming in from 22 kilos, available in 4 sizes and starting from around 8,000 to 9,000 euros. I'm loving the look of the new Shuttle AM, loving they've gone the Bosch motor. Actually interested to try a full 29er on this bike because the geometry, I believe, has got a pretty short chainstay. You know, Pivot knows how to make a bike, and this is definitely a contender for one of the best trail bikes on the market. Number 3, the Santa Cruz Heckler. Rolling on mullet wheels, or you can get it as a straight 29er. Travel up front, 160 and 150 in the rear. The Shimano EP801 motor with a 720 watt-hour battery. Weight coming in from 22 kilos. Available in 4 sizes and starting from 8 to 9,000 euros. I've always had a sweet spot for the Heckler, and even more so now because it's got the new Shimano EP801, which is giving a whopping 20% more peak power from the original EP8. And I've been testing it, reviewing it. The review's coming out next week. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see that. But quick recap, Shimano's back. The motor's really good. I've been impressed. So the Heckler, good motor, good geo, good VPP suspension. And it's a Santa Cruz. Again, they know how to make bikes. And now it's time for our massive giveaway. We're giving away a pair of Crankbrothers shoes and a pair of Crankbrother pedals because Crankbrothers have come on as a sponsor in 2024, absolute legends. So how do you enter this competition? Well, you quite simply subscribe to Sans Bikes. You should be already. You want to go to the video we did a couple of weeks ago on the Giant Trance Elite. That link will be in the show notes. And you want to like that video, comment on that video why you deserve, need, or want a set of Crankbrother pedals and shoes. Get creative, and the winner will be drawn, the most creative winner will be drawn at the end of the month. Good luck, riders. Number 4, the Giant Trance E Plus. Rolling on 29 wheels, 150 of travel up front and 140 in the rear. Sync Drive Pro motor with 85 newton-meters of torque, 800 watt-hour battery, weight coming in from 23 kilos, available in 4 sizes, and starting from 4,899 euros. If you're a fan of the channel, you would know I'm a fan of the Giant Trance E Plus. With the automatic suspension in the higher models, this bike is just a really dynamic bike to ride. It's definitely more on the trail bike, like it's not a trail duro. I wouldn't be taking it to a bike park, but on the right trails, this bike is an absolute rocket ship. Number 5, the Canyon Spectral On. Rolling on mullet wheels, 160 of travel up front and 155 in the rear. The new Shimano EP801 motor with 85 newton-meters of torque, and as I said, riders, 20% more peak power than the original EP8. It's available with a 720 watt-hour battery or a whopping 900. Available in 4 sizes, coming in from 4,999 euros. I've been testing the Spectral On for the last 6 weeks because I'm doing a review on the Shimano EP801 motor. I've been really impressed with this bike. Great geo, great kinematics, good range with that 900 watt-hour battery. Just a really good, well-priced trail bike. Number 6, the Trek Rail. Rolling on 29 wheels, 160 of travel up front and 150 in the rear. Bosch Gen 4 motor with 85 newton-meters of torque, a 750 watt-hour battery coming in from 23 kilos, available in 4 sizes and starting from 5,500 euros. I had the pleasure of testing the Trek Rail about 2 years ago, so that was the Gen 2 model. Now we're onto the Gen 3, but the frames are quite similar. It was just a great all-round bike, super capable, rolling on 29s, good geo, short chainstay, great option. Number 7, the brand new Gas MXC. Rolling on mullet wheels, 160 of travel up front and 140 in the rear. Powered by the SRAM Eagle powertrain motor, which is based off the Bros Mag S, or a very similar motor, which is giving you 90 newton-meters of torque. It has a 625 watt-hour battery, but also remember, riders, you can get the range extender adding 250 watt-hours. Weight is not available. It is available in 3 sizes, and it is starting from 6,999 euros. I love that Gas are back in the game. Both their Enduro and Trail e-bikes look absolutely awesome. And riders, I might be testing one of them in the next couple of weeks or months. If I could test one, which one should I test? The Enduro or the trail bike? Put it in the comments. Number 8, the Kelly's Theos F100. Rolling on mullet wheels, 150 of travel up front and 140 in the rear. Shimano EP801 motor with 85 newton-meters of torque and an 825 watt-hour battery. And coming in at a very impressive 20.6 kilos. Available in 2 sizes and 1 model, one very high-end model. It's coming in at 12,999 euros. But riders, we've got an 820 watt-hour battery coming in at 20.6 kilos, And if you are a fan of the channel, you would know that I tested the bigger brother, the F90, the Enduro Theos, like a year ago in Australia. I was blown away by this bike. And this one, the F100, I would love to try it. And fingers crossed, it actually might be happening in the next couple of months. Number 9, the brand new Rotwild R.X735. Rolling on 29 wheels, 150 travel up front and 140 in the rear. The brand new Shimano EPA01 motor with 85 Nm of torque, a 720 watt-hour battery, which is quick removable, and the weight is coming in at a very impressive 21 kilos, available in 4 sizes and starting from 8,999 euros. The new Rotwild R.X735 had to make the list because it's quite a similar bike to the bike I just tested and reviewed, the R.X375. And I was blown away by that bike. I really enjoyed that bike. And this is quite similar and only a couple of kilos heavier, so I'm sure it'd be a fantastic bike. And lucky last, number 10, the Mondraker Crafty XR. Rolling on 29 wheels, 170 of travel up front and 150 in the rear. Bosch Gen 4 motor with 85 Nm of torque, a 750 watt-hour battery, weight not available, available in 4 sizes, and starting from 6,799 euros. The Crafty XR had to make the list. I reviewed it like 2 years ago. Sensational bike, super stable, super fast, allows you to ride probably faster than your skill sets will allow you. It definitely feels more like an enduro bike. It's just a fantastic bike. So now for the 2 bonus bikes and why I think these are interesting for some of the riders out there. If you are looking for a full-powered electric mountain bike, but also thinking you like the idea of an SL, so sub 20 kilos, these 2 bikes are interesting for you. And the first one I have been just testing is the Rotwild R.X375. Sensational bike. It's rolling on 29 wheels, 150 up front and 140 in the rear. EP8 motor and a 320 watt-hour quick release battery, which weighs in at 2 kilos. And the bike with 1 battery weighs in at 18.4. It's available in 4 sizes and it's coming in from 8,499 euros. So as I said, I've just finished testing and reviewing the RX375. Sensational bike. And what I loved about it is I could go out riding in like SL groups, underpower the motor, put it to like 50 or 60 Newton meters of power. Or then I could grab a spare battery, which weighs 2 kilos, put it in my backpack and go ride with my full powered. So making a trail e-bike even more versatile. And the next bonus bike is the new Giant Trance X Advanced E Plus Elite, which is again a full powered electric mountain bike, sub 20 kilos. Rolling on mullet wheels, 150 of travel up front and 140 in the rear. The Giant Sync Drive Pro motor with 85 Newton meters of torque and a 400 watt-hour battery. Plus you can get a 200 watt-hour range extender. With just the 400 watt-hour battery, the bike is coming in at a very impressive 18.8 kilos, available in 4 sizes and starting from 5,999 euros. So there you go, riders, that's my top 10 trail electric mountain bikes for 2024 and those 2 bonus bikes. Now riders, I did tell you I would tell you my favorite trail bike right now, one that I would buy tomorrow with my hard-earned cash. But you first, put it in the comment, tell me what bike you would buy today. You got no budget, just tell me your favorite trail bike. And for me, I'm gonna say it has to be the Specialized Levo Gen 3. Why? I love a mullet. I think a trail bike for me is better 160, 150. And I also love the adjustable geometry because I've ridden it in loads of different places. For me, I find for my style of riding, it just makes it a really versatile bike. Anyway, riders, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. And if you have, smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, put a comment on this video. It really does help out with those algorithms. And you know it, stay safe out there this week, and we are going to see you next week.